What is going on, guys? It is your boy Pure Ghost back again with another video. Today I'm going to be going over all of the new Season 1 Warzone 2.0 updates and information that we have for you guys. So obviously Season 1 and Warzone 2 both come out tomorrow, November 16th of this year, of 2022. So that's very exciting. We get a new Battle Pass. We get Warzone 2, obviously, a whole bunch of new mechanics, and a whole bunch of new stuff that we're going to get to access on Warzone 2. So it's going to be very exciting. And I have a bunch of new updates and news for you guys to learn through this video, so you'll be prepared and you'll know what's happening in Warzone 2. So the first thing that is happening, Infinity Ward actually posted on Twitter earlier today saying that there is a new kind of like a veterans package for early Warzone 1 players. So if you ever played Warzone 1, and you're using the same account now in Warzone 2 or Season 1 of Modern Warfare 2, you'll actually get a whole bunch of cool stuff. So you'll get double Battle Pass XP, which wasn't a thing, obviously, before because there was no Battle Pass. And then they also added 45-minute tokens, which also was not a thing. You can only get 30-minute and 1-hour tokens before. The next thing they added is, if you see on screen, they added 2 new blueprints for the combat knife. So you have the Houndstooth and the Dam Blade. I'm guessing the Dam Blade is like maybe a callback to the Dam from Verdansk, but I'm not sure. So we're gonna go into private match here. I got a little clip loaded already for you guys. We're gonna see what the knives look like, and all you had to do obviously was play Warzone 1 on your account, on your Activision account, to receive these. And I'm not gonna lie, they look pretty good. That Dam Blade is very pretty. That Dam Blade. I see what they did there. But yeah, both knives have an inscription, like inscribed on the handle. It actually says Warzone Veteran, as you can see. So it just goes to show that, you know, you were the original Warzone player back in the day, back in 2020. But obviously I don't really see myself running a combat knife in Warzone 2. But this will be great for when I go for my combat knife gold in shipment a couple days from now, because I know I'll be doing that. I'm still working on a whole bunch of guns, so it shouldn't take long at all, and I can look stylish while doing it. It also appears that there was a little leak on Twitter earlier. If you were paying attention, you would have seen a couple pages actually posted the entire Battle Pass and the trailer. They actually uploaded the entire Battle Pass trailer for Season 1 already to Twitter. Because I guess they got leaked from Australia, since they're like a day ahead of us or whatever. So all of it got leaked. Luckily, I only have a screenshot. The video is available still, but it's probably going to be copyrighted pretty soon. So I wouldn't get your hopes up trying to go look at it. I'd rather just be surprised anyways. But that leads us into our third topic, which is the new Battle Pass leveling system. And I think this is going to be very cool because it kind of changes the way everyone is going to get to play this game. It's like no two players are really going to do the same thing on the Battle Pass anymore. It's kind of like what Fortnite did with pages, but it's a little different. You can go in any direction you want, and I'll pull a screenshot up here. Basically, you start off in the middle of the page with your rewards, and you can go in any direction, and there's 20 different like groups. I forget the word that they call it, but they have a word for it. It's like a segment or something. But you have 20 different these segments with 5 items or 5 rewards in each segment. So that totals up to 100 rewards, obviously. And you can basically just do the whole Battle Pass in whatever order you would like. So there's no actual, you know, it's unorganized. You can, you know, you'll have one thing before another player will, but at the end of the season, you'll have everything the same as the other player would. So that's pretty cool. Coming along with the Battle Pass, we also have new bundles that's going to be in the store. Starting with the first one will be the Desert Rogue Pro Pack. It's going to be in the middle of the season for $20. It comes with an operator skin, weapon blueprints, and more, and it costs 2,400 COD points, obviously, because they got to milk that money from... But yeah, guys, I also read that if you somehow didn't play Warzone 1 during the veteran stage or like the first couple years, you may still be able to get this care package. I don't know for sure. I haven't tested this. But if you just go and play Warzone 1 or download it, you know, play like one game, and then you might be able to get the knife and the weapon token, or the double XP tokens and all that, just for downloading it and playing it. But in my opinion, downloading that 250 gigabyte game for 2 knives and 2 tokens is not worth it. So spend your time wisely. You know, your internet is not infinite, so please treat it with respect, because you will start lagging, and that would not be pretty. But yeah, the last things I wanted to talk about in this video were more of the Warzone 2 blog posts that is not too common. A lot of people actually don't even know a lot of this about this game, and it tells you right here on the blog post, and it's just like no one knows about this. Like, I'll tell a friend and they're like, what? First of all, the Warzone 2 preloads actually started yesterday on the 14th of November, and if you're on Steam like I am, you may have tried to preload it, and you press the button and it would just launch Modern Warfare 2, and I had no idea why, but that's why what happens. I was like, my game isn't downloading, you know, it must be a Steam issue or whatever. Well, no, it's actually not a Steam issue. If you go and check your Steam, I actually figured out that if you just go to view downloads, there was a small update, you know, to allow you to preload Warzone 2. But Infinity Ward actually tweeted out that if you have Modern Warfare 2 downloaded already, you already have Warzone 2 pre-downloaded. There's no Warzone 2 download if you already have Modern Warfare 2. So that's great. That saves me a whole bunch of space, because I thought I was going to have another 115 gigs to download, and I actually didn't have to download it. But if you take a step back and actually realize, I mean, the Warzone 2 map is already in the game. It's like all of these maps right here, the core maps and, you know, the ground war maps, this is all part of the Warzone map. It's just in the game, which is a great way to, like, conserve space, I guess. But it is kind of just reusing content, but I don't mind. The maps are actually not that bad, except for border crossing. Everyone fucking hates border crossing. The next thing is actually kind of confusing. There was a whole lot of talk about this back at the COD Next event, and that is going to be the custom loadouts. A lot of people thought that they were taking out custom loadouts for good in Warzone 2, but that is not the case. Custom loadouts are still back, but comparative to last year, the loadout is the loadout's primary benefit, the primary weapon. There's only 3 ways to earn a loadout, or at least a primary weapon. So it won't come with your secondary, and I don't believe it comes with perks. So obviously you can buy it at a shop. You can do a loadout public event, which is, you know, the middle of the map, and there'll be so many squads battling for it. And then you have these new things called strongholds. So these are like little AI event buildings with people in them, not real people, but with AI in them that are defending it. And if you beat the stronghold or you kill all the AI, you get a loadout drop, which is always nice. And additionally, you can buy your primary weapon with just cash, so that's great too. I'm sure everyone's seen this. The Gulag is now going to be a 2v2, where there's a paired duo, so you're fighting with an enemy against 2 more enemies. And I believe if there's no enemies in there, it will be an AI fighting with you, or you might even get to fight against one, which is not horrible, I don't guess, but I feel like I'm just going to get aimbotted at sometimes now, so that's going to be, I don't know, maybe I don't know how I feel about that yet. We'll see. Well, some of the biggest new things seen at COD Next is going to be the circle collapse. So if you didn't watch any of the gameplay, the circles can now split off into multiple different circles in the middle of the game, and then they'll slowly come back together to make one circle. So this is going to make, like, the movement and just getting around in Warzone 2 a whole lot crazier. It's just going to be all randomized. You know, some people are going to be in one circle, some are going to be in the next, and then it's all going to mush together, and just crazy wars are going to pop off. It's going to be fun. I can't wait. Now, my favorite feature that's going to be in this game is going to be proximity chat. I already know. Now, if they did this right, because I've only seen a little gameplay, comms are now open. In-game chatter can be picked up by another squad. So instead of just hearing enemies on your death comm, or when they die, or when you die, you can now hear enemies, and enemies can hear you talking in-game chat, as long as you're, you know, in open chat, if they're close to you in-game. So this is freaking awesome. This is like the old, like, PUBG days, and, like, not PUBG, H1Z1 days, where there was just, like, open chat. You could just be like, hey, get out of that building, you camper, or whatever. So this is going to be fun. I really cannot wait to get called a hacker. Oh, we have assimilation mode, which is just going to be, you know, different playlists, and one of the modes is to team up with an enemy to form a larger squad. and interrogation. So you'll be able to, you know, interrogate an enemy, figure out the locations of their teammates. And so obviously we have our vehicles are back in the game. We have all of these. We got a helicopter. You know, we have trucks. We have the Hummer EV, which is going to be cool. And then all the rest from the old Warzone. But with vehicles, we have a new fuel mechanic. So no more limited fuel sources. All the vehicles, including the EV, use fuel over time. And when it runs out, the vehicle is no longer usable. That's going to be great for the in-game. Oh my god. I hated in-game in Warzone 1 when the truck was freaking meta. Everyone just sat in the berthas and ran people over, and they'd literally just be invincible, and they just win because of that. Like, you couldn't kill that thing with a normal loadout. You had to have C4, and even at that point, they just had a trophy system sitting on the roof, just invincible, basically. Oh yeah, and we're also getting boats, so that'll be cool. The next thing is Shoot House and Shipment. Obviously, I'm pretty sure everyone has seen this. Everyone is ready for this. We're getting Shoot House on launch day, so tomorrow, and then Shipment will be mid-season. So I'm going to guess probably about December 10th or so, around there. We don't know exactly when the season ends, so I can't really estimate it, but that would be my estimate. As you see, Shoot House on launch, Shipment mid-season, and then we get the CDL ranked multiplayer mosh pit with the Call of Duty League outfits. I can't wait to rock these. I can't wait to rock my Optic Gaming outfit, because I love Optic, my favorite team. Oh, I didn't even actually see this. Spec Ops. We actually get new missions and the raid episode 1. So they're adding a new raid mode as well. So that's going to be cool. And then that's like your objective, whatever. I'm not going to read any of that. I'd rather just, mid-season raid episode 1. Okay, cool. They're doing a whole bunch with this. They're actually like trying to make this game last 2 years, which I'm very fond of. So yeah, here's more of that battle pass system. You start off in the middle and you can branch off and go, you know, in a different direction. With whatever you do, so everybody's, you know, playthrough of the battle pass is not exactly the same. So I'm kind of a fan of that so far. We'll see how it plays in the actual game. And then obviously we get the new sniper. Ooh, it's a 50 cal. Let's go. So this will be a free one in the battle pass, and then we get the Bruin Ops platform, the Bass P SMG. That one looks really cool. It looks like a smaller MP5 almost, with a different barrel. Here we are, the Bruin Ops platform Chimera assault rifle. This literally is like the honey badger from Call of Duty Ghosts. I know everyone is excited for this gun. And then here's the one I'm most excited for, the M13. This game was in like freaking Black Ops 3, Black Ops 2. Actually, it was the M27 in that game. But I'm pretty sure it's like the same gun. But I cannot wait to use this gun. And then we get 6 new operators, a whole bunch of skins. But I'd rather not see any of those yet. I'd rather just wait and unlock it all. And then finally, for the love of God, Prestiging returns, finally. So it will be kind of like last year, or the last Call of Duties, which, you know, obviously we're stuck at level 55. But in comparison, it will not reset at the end of the season. So you won't go back to level 1 at the start of the season like you did in the previous game. Stay at whatever level that is, and then the level will go up every season. So at Prestige 2, you go to rank 100, 150, 200, 250, and then 250 is obviously the cap of Season 1. And then at the end of the season, you stay at 250, and you'll go to 300 to get to Prestige 6, and so on. So that's going to be cool. Out of combat overview, I'm not sure what that means. I think it means they're adding a combat record, which is what I've been requesting since day one. It's just like, how do you launch a game without that? It really doesn't make sense. But, you know, whatever. And then that's all of the blog. So that was really all that I had to talk about today. It's going to be a huge update tomorrow. I mean, look at all the stuff we get. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait for Season 1. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, you want to contact me, you know, leave a comment. I'll be quick to respond. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to like the video, subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. It has been your boy Pure Ghost, and I'm out.
Thank you. Please unmute.
Oh.
Raped, you piece of shit.
Oh my god, he's just fucking screaming.
Oh, okay, so when I look at the map, he's not there, but he's like gonna walk around the corner, he's just doing this.
Probably had Ghost on. Yeah, look at that one.
Literally hope all your mothers get you.
Holy
Bro,
shit.
that is serious. Good God.